Woo! This is exciting. We're making history right now, dude.
We're making history?
First ever low-level... I will fuck you in the ass. I'm sorry. Can we start over? Can we start over, Nick?
No, keep that going.
You want that?
You just yelled at your dog.
Me screaming at a tiny little innocent animal?
Oh, fuck you in the ass.
Who eats food by scratching at it?
Foolish dog. You have a dumb dog.
Is it picking up that? That's the only thing I'm worried about. It's not?
No. So it's just you yelling at your dog.
It sounds like someone's trying to escape from something.
I mean, it's a little bit, but it's not that.
All
Oh,
right.
you
Well,
fool.
worst case, you can listen to this and decide if you want to keep it or not.
Well,
I mean,
what were you saying? We're making history?
well, yeah, we are the first ever unknown comedians to start a podcast. I checked. I couldn't find any other ones, and I Googled unknown comedian podcasts. Literally 0 results.
So we're the first ones.
We are the first ones, or it could be that everyone else who's ever made one is just insignificant and no one ever listened to it, and they really weren't good enough to have a podcast, and they were probably some fucking jabronis that like were doing it in a dining room, in a fucking dining room table with a $99 TV. Well, I'm Adam Lucky. This is the Filthy Boys podcast. We also have Chris Reese, who he is what he looks like. He was a situation where a truck driver and a prostitute got into a car accident, but they hit some kind of futuristic alien vehicle that caused them to combine bodies. So now you're this. That's why you look
half
like.
truck driver, half prostitute.
Yeah, the prostitute was fat.
The truck driver wasn't fat. It was the prostitute.
The truck driver was fat too.
Well, okay.
And also on the keys over here, we got Big Dick Nick Roche. He is a here. Why don't you?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having me. This is great to be here. So there's only 2 mics. We're going to figure out a way to do 3, but I'll be manning the audio system here and the computer. So that's that.
Essentially, Nick is going to pull up death videos.
Ooh, death videos.
If things get too sentimental and we're not being funny, Nick's just going to... Last resort is he pulls up a video of a kid from Morocco getting trampled by a fucking carriage because they don't have cars there.
Me watching death videos is like a kid watching Barney. I just get fucking lost and happy.
That is dark. There is a fun website. I will start the podcast off by talking about this because I do think it's an unknown website, most likely, that a lot of people think death videos, they go to like Best Score, or if like you're like old school, you go rotten.com, which is like, I guess it's good if you don't want to jack off to the videos.
I want to see some real fucking jack off.
If you want to get hard, gore-grish.
I want to see a kid's brains.
It is GOREGRISH.com, and it is a wild ride. It's register only, and they don't always have the registry open, so you might not be able to get in, and I will sell you my password for $75 though.
Gorgrish, the official sponsors of a podcast.
Goddamn right, that'd be great if we could get them, dude. That forum has I think it was 70,000 active members the last time I was on, and that was just for one thread of a kid from Africa shooting himself with an Uzi.
Hell yeah, dude.
That was one thread.
My favorite video is this dude shooting his head off with a shotgun.
That is a very well-known video. That's not an obscure one at all.
I know, but it's my favorite.
My favorite, it was, and this might not be YouTube friendly.
What are you, a hipster on Gorgrish now?
Well, I like the unknown videos. I'm not like, oh, have you guys seen that one about that guy shooting himself with a shotgun that was on fucking TikTok? You're talking TikTok death videos, dog. I'm deep underground shit.
Like what?
This one I've never heard anyone talk about is a black man having a gay experience with a white man, which, first off, I feel like you don't see very often because black guys like to pretend they're not gay.
They like to pretend
You guys
hard.
are gay as fuck, dude.
Let alone film it?
Everyone knows
Bullshit.
you guys are super gay. Every black guy is gay. And that can be the official stance of the Filthy Boys
Dave
podcast.
Chappelle, gay.
Gay, Dave Chappelle,
LeBron
gay.
James, gay.
Mr. T, the gayest of all of them.
Bryant, dead, but gay.
Dead but gay, yeah. And
That's why he's in hell right now.
And we that was the original name of our podcast, was Kobe Bryant, dead but gay. But there was actually already 3 different podcasts called that, and we didn't want to be
I didn't think that was
generic.
going to be such a popular name.
It's very popular. There was actually Kobe Bryant's daughter, dead but gay, and we almost took that one, but we listened to a couple episodes of that one. It's really good. It's a really good podcast. It's actually just about history.
They don't really talk about his daughter at all.
Yeah, no, it's It's an off-brand title for sure.
Hello, welcome to Kobe Bryant's daughter, dead but gay. But
Okay, it
want
looks
to talk
like
about the Pilgrims?
Nick is type this in. He did find podcast called Dead But Gay.
Really? Like who?
There's a. I looked up dead but gay, and the first thing that came up was not just dead but gay, queerness and the vampire.
Okay. Fuck this podcast.
That sounds terrible. Well, before we went on that racist tangent about the fact that every single black man is gay,
It's not really racist.
well, we can say the stance that every man is gay. You know, if Ryan Gosling has you in the green room of some kind of like high class event, and he's just like, "Look, your cheeks are mine tonight," who are you to say no? Unless you're like fucking Chris Evans, you have no fucking stance to say
Are
no
you
to
saying
Ryan.
Chris Evans is as good looking as Ryan Gosling?
No, but Chris Evans is really good looking, so he could be like, "Nah, I'm okay."
He's like, nah, I can do better than you, Ryan.
I don't think he can,
No
but
one
he at
can.
least could say that. Chris Evans could say
I
that.
don't like Chris Evans. I'm more of a Ryan Gosling guy.
Well, back to the fun video that I'm describing. It's a black man, and he.
Why are you so uppity about your fucking Gorgrish videos? Why
Well,
you
I'm
make
trying
me
to
feel bad?
describe this really good video that not a lot of people know
You
about.
make me feel bad for
I would
liking
just
a
have Nick
popular one.
show it, but I feel like we won't be able to post it. There's no way we're posting this on anything if we show it. So I'm going to describe
Maybe
it in
on
detail.
Gorgrish.
So quit interrupting me, you fucking fascist. I'll bash the fash, dude.
I'm a fascist?
I'll bash your fash in half, you fat bitch.
Jesus Christ.
That's like going to be our catchphrase.
I'll
I'll bash your fash in half, you fat bitch. That's going to be our thing. We're going to get a bell that I like.
bash the fash, bash the fash.
Bash that fash in half.
Explain your video.
So
you
the black guy
dummy.
is having sex with the gay guy, and it's full penetration. It's a really good angle, good setup for the camera, which led me to think fake. Not fake. After
Yeah,
watching
both
the whole
have
thing.
pretty good dicks too.
Solid dicks on both guys. Actually, I would say the white guy had the better dick of
He
the
had
two.
the bigger dick.
And this could be the reason for what happens in the latter half of this pretty cool video.
Black guys get pretty angry if white
Black
guys
guy
have
goes
better
off
dicks.
camera. White dude's tied up because there was probably just some cool gay guy shit they were doing. Black guy comes back. On top of the white guy, you notice something's sticking out of this black guy's ass. And it is a knife. It's a knife. Blade first, by the way. The handle is sticking out, which I've heard is actually some like prison shit. Is you hide a knife in your ass and you can reach back real easy.
Blade first.
Blade first. I guess that makes sense because then if you're reaching back into your ass to grab the knife, you don't want to grab it by the blade.
That's
And
fair.
I will say this black guy had.
Well, I'd rather cut my hand than my asshole.
Yeah, but this black guy had a thick ass, and he probably knows the range.
It's blade first or handle first?
Blade first, bud.
The blade is between his butt cheeks.
I've seen the video multiple times.
But the thing is,
Blade first.
the guy's ass is big, so like I bet the blade's not even grazing
So do
his
you think
asshole.
it's like inserted into his asshole,
No.
or is he just clenched his cheeks?
Yeah, I think he's just got it between his cheeks. It's not a big knife, because once he takes the knife out of his asshole and starts stabbing
No,
the
it's
dude,
just like a tiny little steak knife to cut
yeah,
steak with.
and it's not doing a lot of damage at first because the guy's just like that hurts, which I feel like is not the
He was
usual.
so fucking calm about it.
Yeah, that's usually not the reaction you get when someone stabs you in the neck. Is hey man, that hurts.
Hey man, stop that,
And,
please.
Yeah, and then he stabs him some more, and there's a lot of blood, and you're led to believe that the white guy probably died because the sounds he makes once they go off camera aren't that of a man who walked away.
I like to think they still finished the sex.
I mean,
I looked up something that I don't know if is this what you're like talking about? No.
What do you look up?
no, Nick is. Well, we can probably show that. Why don't you
Show
drag
it.
that? That's
Show it.
fine. This is just.
I mean, I'm not.
That's not. I don't think that's breaking any rules. That's just a knife and an ass. You can't really see anything.
Oh, well, that doesn't look like he did that. It looks like somebody just stabbed him in the ass.
Yeah, I don't think he was concealing anything. I think he pissed off the wrong fucking Dominican drug lord.
That's what Dominican drug lords do.
All the doctors are
I will
like
stab
standing
your
around,
ass.
like they're like cross-armed, like I don't know what happened.
They're judging him.
No, you know what that is? That's not again. This is some third world place where this is a regular thing. That someone pissed off a Dominican drug lord again.
Jeez Louise.
You know what I'm realizing? This is not a sit down shirt.
Yeah, you fucked up by wearing that shirt.
Is I wear this shirt?
You
a
wanted
lot.
to look nice for the podcast.
Well, I wear
like
it
a
when I
fool.
do stand up, and it looks good when I'm standing up. But it's a
It
tight
looks
shirt.
weird tight on you.
It's
sitting
not
there.
a- it's
You
not
should've
a
just
sit
dressed
down.
comfortably, buddy. We're shooting a podcast.
I know, but I didn't want to like go do it in my pajamas.
No one's gonna be bothered.
They're all covered in swastikas. People would be really uneasy about it.
They're cool with that.
It's
now,
not
man.
even I'm not even supporting the message. It's just that the Nazis have really comfortable pajamas.
Where'd you get a swastika pajamas?
GoyamTV.tv.
Do you remember when we went to El Paso and our buddy was pointing out a shop that sold a lot of Nazi shit?
It was a pawn shop, and yeah, one of their claims to fame was that they had like a lot of Nazi memorabilia.
We didn't go in.
No, we didn't find the time to do it, and when we did, it was closed. Everything closed in El Paso so early.
Yeah, because it gets scary at night.
Well, yeah, when you're fucking connected to Juarez, Mexico, not a lot of people are prancing around at 10:30 at night.
That's where all the Mexican vampires come out.
We were prancing around like a couple of fucking idiots. No,
we should not have.
The problem is we were way too comfortable in El Paso, Texas.
We fit in. We're El Paso boys.
I will say we fit in more in El Paso, Texas than we do in Austin, Texas.
We don't fit in here at all.
I feel like I walk around in Austin, Texas, and people are like, he must be famous, because there's no other reason for him to be.
We were walking down the street on 6th Street comfortably and confidently. You probably think people think you're famous a little.
Well, I mean, what else am I?
You're like in the TV show Superstore or something. You're like the stock boy in Superstore.
Yeah, I don't think people look at me and they think like, oh, that guy's really famous. They're probably like, oh yeah, he was in a scene in Superbad. Like just enough money to go live in Austin.
He was in a Spike TV show for one season.
Yeah, he was on Mansers. Oh yeah, I remember that guy. That guy was from Mansers.
You fucking.
Remember when we were walking in a mall in El Paso and we were like in t-shirts and shorts and we walked by this guy and he's like, "You guys want some cologne?" And we were like, "We're good." And he's like, "You guys rock stars?" And
we turned down the cologne. He's like, "What are you guys, like rock stars or something?"
I was like, "Why would you go right to that?
We
don't
look
like
rock
we look
stars.
like roadies.
Yeah, we're definitely roadies.
We look like roadie assistants.
We look like the catering group that fucking feeds
We
the
look like
band.
we assist roadies. We're like, hey, did you guys get everything?
Hey, I can go double check the van for you roadies.
You guys good? Hey, this chick wanted to fuck a roadie. Do you guys want her? I'll take her if you don't want her. I'm second tier.
We don't even get to take her if they don't want her.
Well, we can by force.
Well, yeah. We can take anybody by force.
We are only allowed to have non-consensual sex.
What band would you guys be roadies for?
Greta Van Fleet.
No, not Greta Van Fleet,
Yeah,
you
dude.
fool.
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin, basically.
Yeah, they're like
yeah, well,
kid
we
Led
wouldn't
Zeppelin.
be fan of. We'd be like some shitty local Austin band.
Yeah, but that's not fun to say. I think it's funny that like it's like the kids in Greta Van Fleet and we're just like smoking cigarettes.
You boys don't know anything about life.
Oh, we're tired.
I think they're older than me.
No, they're like young. They're like in their 20, like 24, 25. I
I'm
think.
22, Nick.
That is
How old are you?
That is so sad. You just look so unfortunate. And it's funny because when I first met you, you looked like you were like 14 for so long, and then it was just like 1 year you skyrocketed to like 38.
Well, that's life, buddy. That's fucking life.
It's the same way with me. I went from like baby face.
Adam, you look like this since you were 17, you
Well,
fool.
no, that's not true. I went baby face to homeless warlock like overnight.
I saw on YouTube your first set at the Was it Tacoma?
Yeah, Nick
Dude,
fucking
you had-
YouTube stalks you.
I stalk Adam on YouTube. You had like short hair. You were like cute little Adam. Like you were. It was so awesome to see you. But that was like how long ago was that? What did you say?
I want to say that was like 5.5 years ago.
Yeah.
So I was probably like 23. I did do an open, and this may have been what you saw. I did an open mic in San Antonio
Your first time.
when I was. Well, I did one in San Antonio when I was 18, and then I didn't do it again until I was 23, and I had moved to Washington at that point. But that's boring, and no one gives a fuck. Because that's the thing.
Are you saying I don't look 14 anymore?
Well, I think one mistake that a lot of comedians, like unknown comedians, make when they make podcasts is they talk about like personal shit. They talk about themselves. No one's ever going to tune into this because we were talking about ourselves. They're going to tune into this because I said all black guys are gay.
Yeah, they are.
And we stand by that. And people are going to get mad.
Why do you
And
think Dave Chappelle shits on the trans so much? 'Cause
Dave
he wants to be
Chappelle,
trans.
not a lot of people know this. Dave Chappelle is trans. Dave Chappelle is actually the same person from the show Moesha.
Oh, yeah?
He is Moesha.
The thing is, I heard that he used to be That's a Raven.
Well, also, he's schizophrenic, so he has multiple
A
personalities.
fucking crazy motherfucker thinks he's psychic.
Yeah, dude. Everyone thinks he's a genius, but he's just a schizophrenic trans black woman. Not a lot of people know, and then we'll say that too. Is we'll call out Dave Chappelle. We'll say we know that you're gay.
We
And
know you
that
are.
you're That's So Raven, and we know that you're Moesha. Because here at Filthy Boys Podcast,
Fucking coward.
we take no prisoners. You will very rarely hear us talking about ourselves. You tune into this podcast because you want to hear us say some shit that's real.
Yeah.
Like that all Jews had a hand in 9/11. And I'll say it.
What was the last thing?
Because I'm Jewish. And, you know, I didn't have the biggest part of it. I was just kind of the guy that made sure everyone had Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, you were the snack guy?
That was the thing is, you're like, if we're doing this, we all have to do it. Like, everyone's got to have a finger in, so, like, no one can, like, bet, like,
Where
talk
was
shit.
Jerry Seinfeld in that scenario?
He got the hot tubs. It was weird. Do you think he'd do some kind of entertaining?
He's got the what?
He was the guy in charge of getting hot tubs for everybody.
Why the fuck do you Jew terrorists need hot tubs?
Jews like to be warm.
I know, but
We
that
run
seems-
cold.
Seems like you guys are wasting a lot of money on
It's all our
nothing.
fucking lizard blood, dog. We're cold. We're
You
cold
just like
people.
the Jews.
I'm just gonna make sure that it's recording. Just
Oh man, we would just do audio only if Nick fucked this up and forgot to do video.
I like to think of Jews just lying on a rock in the sun.
That would be hilarious. Oh yeah, you're doing like some kind
I'm
of
just getting a little comfortable.
you're doing some kind of helicopter tour of like a tropical island, and they're like, if you look to this beach, this is Kike Beach, and there's all the Jews, and
Oh, there's Silverstein getting his little lizard on.
and then like a little girl. I'm okay.
I'll take a beer, buddy.
There's a little girl on the helicopter. It's like, Mommy, can I throw some nickels on the beach? And she's
Oh,
like, Yeah,
Nick's
you
off
can.
camera right now. He's showing his dick. Nick, put your dick away.
Chris, if you interrupt me when I'm trying to be funny again,
I got
will
bored of your Jew
rip
stuff.
your fucking. Who's gonna ever be bored of racism? That's what's gonna
I
carry
got
us.
bored of your lizard Jew stuff.
Filthy Boys Podcast, the #1 most offensive podcast in the world, ran by one of the top young rising comedians, soon to be one of the top live podcasts. You hear that, you fucking marionette-looking motherfucker, Tony Hinchcliffe? We're coming for your ass, too.
You fucking Jack Skellington with AIDS.
We're not
You
scaring
motherfucker.
you, dog. Yeah, you already look dead. We'll bury you. I ain't afraid, Tony
Why
Hinchcliffe,
you
dude.
we're fucking alienating Dave Chappelle, Tony Hinchcliffe.
We're not alienating anybody. We're garnering their attention. Because you know what's going to happen when Dave Chappelle watches this. He's going to be like, I really respect these boys. Not only because they know my secrets.
It's Dave Chappelle.
And then he's going to like be like,
I don't
and
think
he's going to have a vision like in that So Raven. And he's just going to see us all in like a convertible.
Hannah Gadsby going, you stupid motherfucker.
That was a terrible Hannah Gadsby.
That's why
You made her like vaguely black.
you motherfucker. I got raped when I was 17, bitch.
I love it, dude.
That made me a funny motherfucker.
I guess we can technically talk about Hannah Gadsby because she's like relevant again. Because Netflix was like, hey, remember when we had that fucking trans weirdo? And like we made her super popular. Why
What
you
is
guys
she?
coming at us right
What
now?
is she? I don't know what she is.
She's
She's
tran-
Australian.
This is not based in any fact. I heard somebody say the other day at a comedy show that she's trans now. I don't know that for sure. If you want to double check, Nick.
She was
but-
raped, dude. Don't make fun of her.
But no, that's what I love about her fucking the whole thing because it's
Did
like
you watch it?
yeah, I've seen the net multiple times. I watch it when I want to go to sleep. And not because I'm saying it's boring. It's very entertaining.
It's the greatest thing ever.
I'm just saying it soothes me because it's like literally 30 minutes of like street jokes. Like, oi, it's so hard to pee sitting down. Guys, get to stand. And then it's just like, and I was raped. And I'm fat and ugly.
My favorite part is when she's like, a 17-year-old girl is never in her prime. I'm in my prime. No, you're not, Hannah Gadsby.
No, but you are not in your prime.
You are a disgusting bore.
a bore.
Yeah.
That is actually a really good term.
I feel like she kind of looks like me and you combined.
Bring
All
her
right,
up.
bring her up. Let's see.
Who
Oh,
is-
Who was that? That was Dave Chappelle, Hannah Gadsby. Why? Oh, okay. So this is why she's relevant again because
Damn, dude. I can't tell which is which.
Okay, so-
Who's who?
Dave Chappelle called Hannah Gadsby not funny in his latest rant. Whoa, dude, he's dropping all sorts of bombs, all sorts of controversial topics.
I'll be honest. I disagree with Dave Chappelle.
I want to hear a person who likes Hannah Gadsby, and I think it's perfectly fine if you found it entertaining. You can't convince me that any of that was funny. There's no way you laughed. Sure, it probably made you think and like consider like her like, oh yeah, she's
I
going on this
disagree,
whole
man.
rant.
I think she was really funny.
No, you don't. and
Especially
you're
the part
wrong.
when she was like, "I was raped.
That is really funny.
I was raped."
It's a good tag.
I'm
But I
like,
will
"Oh,
say,
really?
we
Nice."
absolutely can talk shit about Hannah Gadsby because we both look like her a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyone that wants to come at us and be like, you guys are attacking a minority. I've lived my whole life looking like that bitch. And I have not been raped that I can remember. But I've had several dreams that lead me to believe I was probably at least fingered when I
There's
was
some
2.
things I can remember that I want to forget.
Yeah, see, Chris was raped, and I don't know if that's an episode 1 story, but
Let's wait till 299.
that's the cool thing too about this podcast is when we do get personal, we'll make sure it's cool stuff like rape stories or a time we committed a hate crime by
We're
accident.
not gonna talk about the time we went to a fucking pawn shop.
And we did already do that.
I know.
We actually talked about the time we didn't go to a pawn shop, which is
Oh, we
way
didn't.
less interesting.
Yeah, but they sold Nazi paraphernalia.
The thing is, I'm working with a fucking amateur fool. And I'll carry this goddamn podcast if I have to because I'm a Jew.
Shut up.
And we walk through
I'm
the
not an
goddamn.
amateur.
We
You're
walk
an
through the
amateur.
desert. Come at me, dog.
I'm gonna wake
I'm
up
not
your
scared
kid.
of you. You could beat me up physically, but the thing is, that would be great for the podcast. If you just lunged over this
No,
table.
I would turn off the video first.
You would lunge over this table. You would break it in the process because it's maxed out at 200 pounds, and you double that easily.
You're 250, dude.
You're
You're
fucking-
way. You're
Each one of your tits is 250.
hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm your tits.
You are my tits,
I'll always be your
and
tits.
that's huge tits, man.
We're brothers, by the way. We love each other.
I hate
I'll
Adam.
kiss you on this podcast.
I'll kill you.
You never would, dog. Because if you kill me, you'd die too. We're like a time.
Are we Dragonheart?
No.
We're
I
not
was-
Dragonheart, are we?
I was gonna make a Fight Club reference, but goddamn, Dragonheart is spot on. I'm definitely Sean Connery.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
I'm the annoying blonde
Oh,
kid.
my dragon. That was more Gollum than.
I'm a dragon.
Give me the kids. When I tried to do Gollum, and I think I sounded more like Sean Connery.
You don't know who's who, you stupid idiot.
I know who's who. I just am bad at voices. When I did Hannah Gadsby,
Oh,
earlier,
Sean Connery.
I made Hannah Gadsby deaf. I tried to go Australian.
I
made-
was raped. I was raped when I was 17.
I will say that would be a way better special. She was also deaf.
I was raped.
I would have said yes. I just couldn't hear him ask. God, we come in hard on this podcast.
I don't think there's any other
We've
one.
already established that
We're
all
Nazis?
gays, all blacks are gay. All gays aren't black. See, that's a statement.
All
that
gays are not black.
we
We,
won't
know
stand
that
by.
for a fact.
We've met many Puerto Rican gays.
I don't like them that much.
Puerto
They're
Ricans
aggressive.
as a whole.
They're like, I'm gay.
And we'll come for Luis J. Gomez, too, dude. We're not scared.
Stop calling every comedian
We don't
now.
need any allies on this podcast.
No.
We stand alone.
We got Nick, and that's all we need, baby.
All we need is Nick, and he's the looks and the brains of this operation.
It's crazy that we have such a good-looking, smart guy over here, and we don't really even let him talk.
You're the Brahms of this
I'm the
operation.
bras.
No, I didn't say Braun. I said Brahms, which is a fast food chain, strictly in Oklahoma City.
Wait,
or
what?
strictly in mostly Oklahoma and northern
I've never
Texas.
heard of it.
Yeah, it's a deep cut.
Stop making deep cuts, you dummy.
It's fat people food, dog. You can
Is
get
it?
hot dogs and cheeseburgers and ice cream.
Fat
So,
people food?
You are definitely the Brahms of this.
Oh, you're acting like you're not going to go there with me, you dummy?
I've never been there.
Brahms is also. How do you spell it again? How do you spell Brahms?
It's like BRAUMS.
Okay, because BRAHMS is like one of the best German composers of all time. Johann
Of course
Sebastian
Nick
Brahms.
knows that. The blue eyes, blonde hair guy knows
So
that.
yeah, you're the Brahms and he's the Brahms. Like he's the German Brahms.
Yeah, Chris, that's not who I was referencing at all. When
I
was-
know.
You're not that guy even a little bit.
You're fat too.
I'm fat too, but you're here so that people don't realize that.
They realize that.
I have funny, skinnier friends. I'm not going to make them the co-hosts of my
They're
podcast.
always going to look at both of us and be like, hey, look at that fat one and that skinny one.
No, they're going to say, look at the two fat guys, but one of them is a good deal
No, they're going to
bigger.
be looking at that fat guy and look at that fucking ghoul that's chasing him.
The story. That is fair. I do kind of look like I'm coming for your
You're
soul.
scary.
I'm slowly eating the fat off of you
Yeah.
and gaining it myself. I want to put out that I used to be the same size as him.
Really?
Even though that's not true.
You've never been the
Because
same.
if we both used to be your size, then it's kind of, people are going to look at me and they'll be like, nice, Adam's killing it.
You were never the same size.
But then if the podcast continues.
what were you at your heaviest?
This?
No.
Yeah,
You were
pretty
fatter.
much.
You were a
this
skinny
is-
kid, actually.
This is the fattest I've ever been. And I love it. I'm having a great time. So all you other fatties out there that are complaining, if big is really beautiful, then quit sweating when you go up 2 stairs, you big bitch. That's all I'm saying.
Honestly, you got all you need, man. Like, you got a kid, you got
Spat all over myself.
Fiance, you got, you know, you got all you need.
That's
Then why isn't Adam ever happy?
Well, here's the thing: is my life is golden.
Is it?
I'm fucking doing comedy for no money most of the time. If I get money, it's never enough to cover a babysitter or gas. I'm engaged, so I'm fucking like once a month.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sometimes, not all the time. And I get hand stuff. I would say maybe, usually not from myself. She's not a big fan of that.
You don't even have time to jerk yourself off.
I try. It's hard.
You're a fast jerker, right?
You have to be when you're in a house full of ladies.
Every time I see you, you're screaming into a pillow. So are you really happy?
That can't be true.
You really? Are?
I let my screams go when I'm around you. We've
Really?
known each other for a while.
I don't like it.
I'm
It
comfortable
scares
enough
me.
to let my fucking screams fly, dog.
Usually when we're watching like a cool movie, you just start screaming.
That's because you show me spooky movies, dog. I get scared.
Adam, all right, Nick. Here's the thing about Adam. When we go see scary movies in the theaters, he's a grabber.
That's not weird.
It is. when
I
you're-
get scared. We go see spooky flicks.
Yeah, but he fucking grips onto my thighs so
That's
hard
not.
when
I
he
never
gets scared.
grab your thigh.
Yeah,
It's
well,
more like
No, it's not my arm. It's my leg.
there's no. Well,
He goes for my leg a lot.
well, that's because your legs in my fucking seat. You tank. You have to lift up the goddamn armrest just so you can sit down. And the thing is, he's sitting 1 seat away from me. And he's still in my seat.
I have to buy 2 tickets.
I was gonna ask that. So I don't know if I was talking. Was it you two when you guys saw the movie together? Did you guys have that seat of separation?
No,
I-
we sit close, dude.
I hate that. I think that's so stupid. Why do you have the seat of separation?
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I think it's like.
Nick, give me
totally
your
fine.
arm. I'm going to show you how hard Adam grabs me. He goes, when there's a scary scene, not even that scary, he goes, just hard.
It's not about scared. It's about catching me off guard, dog. I wasn't expecting Air Bud to win the fucking Super Bowl.
Air Bud, Adam. You got scared during Air Bud, buddy.
Yeah,
That dog is just living his best life.
there was no way he was going to be good at football, and then he won it all. I will say, going back to the, if you're a guy,
Which
and you go,
Air Bud are we watching? Air Bud 2?
the reference is long past. If we're gonna talk Air Bud, we need to put aside an entire episode to talk about Air Bud because there's so many great films in that.
I
fucking
love Air
franchise.
Bud.
Everyone loves. Air
I don't
Bud.
like it when he has the puppies.
If we want to switch this to the Filthy Boys Talk Air Bud podcast, I'm not gonna veto that. But I will say, if you're a man and you go to a movie with another man and you put a seat between you, you're gay.
You're so gay.
You're so gay.
Also, I used to work at a hardware store in high school, and the manager one time was like, "Yeah, you know, you go to a movie with a buddy, and you keep that extra seat of separation between you." And I was like, "What? What are you talking about?"
You never do.
What are you afraid
The
of?
gay buffer? You never do the
Do
gay
you think
buffer.
the movie is gonna fucking ignite some kind of passion? And if it did, do you think a seat's gonna stop that fucking flame from burning?
You think in somebody's mind they're like, Halloween Kills is gonna open up some gay in me, so I gotta have a seat above.
That's not a wild thing to think. There are parts of Halloween Kills that might get me horny for a guy.
I've never seen it, but
I
I'm
haven't seen
scared
it.
to see it.
I haven't seen it either, but I won't see it for that
I'm
reason
scared to
alone.
watch fucking Jamie Lee Curtis shoot Michael Myers and I'm just suddenly blowing you.
I'm always rooting for Michael Myers, even when I'm getting blown by you. But yeah, Chris is giant. I'm okay.
Yeah, dude.
I'm still good. I chose to have 2 drinks.
Adam's
to
smart.
begin
He
with.
got 2 drinks before the podcast started.
Yeah, and if everybody would have done that, you know how many fucking interruptions we would have had?
0?
None of this is getting edited out. That's
No, that's the fun thing. This podcast is raw.
no
baby.
one's gonna make it this far anyway.
They get up and take pisses during theirs.
That's a good point.
Fuck Rogan, dude.
Rogan does pee during his podcast. What a bitch.
No,
And I'll
what a-
say that about Joe Rogan. And we're not afraid of anyone.
What did you say Joe Rogan looks like last time we talked?
So I was gonna say, like, did we all agree that each of us individually could take Joe Rogan in a fight? Like, you could defeat him. Adam could defeat him.
No. I don't
Would it
stand
be
by
annoying
that at
if
all.
I opened my beer in the
Don't do that. Oh, it's so stupid.
I did that.
It's just gonna sound like shit.
I
You're
know.
such a fucking giant idiot.
You're an idiot.
It's literally like Pinky in the Brain, this podcast.
Who am I?
I'm a maniacal genius, and you're a little retard rat that I have to share a goddamn cage with.
Fuck
And
you.
you shit everywhere.
I don't shit everywhere. You shit all the time, sir.
I shit all the time.
Adam always, he goes to shit, and not even 20 minutes later, he has to shit again.
It's never been 20 minutes.
It's been 20 minutes.
The window's never been that small, but
It has.
I will say probably like an hour. And yeah, I shit big every time. I don't know what it is.
You have like
I've
cancer.
gone to the doctor. They say nothing's wrong with me. They say, in fact, they say other people should be shitting like that. They say if you don't shit like that, you gay.
If you don't shit like that, you gay.
I go to a black doctor. He's like, you shitting a lot? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you on that gay shit though? I'm like, no, dog. I promise, no way. And he's
You-
like, that shit ain't right. And I'm like, yeah. And I pretend like I don't know that he's actually gay because he's black. And
You got high cholesterol, motherfucker.
all black
You
guys
gay.
are gay. That'd be wild if like that ended up being true, and our podcast was like the first one to ever figure that out. Like they do some kind of scientific test. They make all these black guys jack off into a cup, and they're like, they all have gay cum.
If you have melanin, you suck dick.
More like watermelon, am I right? We probably can't post that.
Yeah, maybe cut that part out.
No, we're not cutting anything out. Adam made that mistake.
I do. Well, one thing that I looked up was how many times a day should you poop, and 3 times a day to 3 times a week. That's like a crazy.
3
spectrum.
times a week?
I've never shit
Adam shit.
less than 4 times a day in my life. Is that bad?
But like 3 times. Could you imagine? Like
Nick, can
just
you
like
do me a
once
favor
in a
and
few
look
days?
up blackface?
No, don't do that. Come on. Well, I already said watermelon.
You shouldn't have.
Why? It's not even a term.
Okay,
I made it up.
next episode we get to look up blackface.
You can't even say it's racist because it's not even real. I created it, and I'm Jewish. Jews can't be racist.
Jews are so racist.
They're the most racist.
One thing we wanted to say, you're half Mexican, right?
Yes. We didn't have to say
Yeah,
that. We didn't have
so
to tell the world I'm half
Mexican,
Mexican.
Jewish, legitimate Proud Boy. So we're extremely diverse.
You got
funny.
no, you
One
got no
thing-
minority in you?
So we recorded a podcast before we're not going to use, but you said I looked like a Fox News intern. That's pretty accurate.
You look like a Fox News intern?
You said that, yeah.
I didn't think I
It
said
was-
that.
You did. It was
Oh,
funny.
did I? Oh, sorry.
I mean, I totally see it. We also look like Fox News writers.
Do we?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. Say something about Mexicans.
We look like 2 lesbians protesting Fox News.
No, I guarantee you walk into the Fox News writers' room and it's just guys like us, just smoking like giant blunts.
My parents used to watch Fox News a lot. And I had to keep telling them, like, you know these people you're watching, like Tucker Carlson or something? They don't believe in any shit they're saying. They have people writing for them.
They're actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's TV. People forget that the news is a TV show.
It's entertainment.
Yeah, it works like any other TV show. They go based off of ratings, and that's how they make their money. So the more people they can get watching, so they're not going to be like, yeah, let's just tell them the truth. That'll be fun. Not like this podcast where we only tell the fucking truth.
Black people are gay.
Black people are gay. Dave Chappelle is Moesha.
Cedric the Entertainer is gay.
Anyone.
So if you guys were to guess, what would you guess Tucker Carlson's annual salary is? Just guess.
It's got to be high.
15 million.
In the millions. I'll go a little lower. I'll say 7 million.
Okay, so if you were to ask me, I would say like 20. That's my guess would be. I looked it up.
Do you wanna drag it up? Maybe that'd be kind of fun. We can all see it at the same time.
6.
Oh,
6.
Adam,
That was close.
you lost.
Well, I went over.
Adam was super close.
What'd you say?
Yeah, but price of right rules, I did go over, so it doesn't
We
matter.
all lost.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What is that? Bill O'Reilly was earning 20 million.
He was probably until you like.
Can I say Bill O'Reilly kicks ass? I don't care what you believe in, dude. Bill O'Reilly's so cool.
Do you remember Glenn Beck?
Yeah, Glenn Beck was pretty cool too.
Was he though?
Yeah, they were all pretty cool
He was
guys.
always crying.
Yeah, they were all pussies. All those conservative guys are big fucking
So
dumb
are the
pussies.
liberals.
I don't say that about you, Bill O'Reilly. Maybe I said you were cool, but I'd fucking wreck your shit if you came at me.
Bill O'Reilly, leave those women alone.
There's zero fear in this podcast. You come at us. Dox me, dog. I live in Chicago. I live on the streets.
We
Chirac,
don't.
bitch.
You already said you live in Austin.
No, I didn't. I never said that. When?
When we were talking about living in Austin,
When did we talk about living in Austin?
how we don't fit in Austin.
My memory doesn't run that long. You know that about me. How long have we been doing this? Like 3 hours already?
I'm not even sure, dude. I forgot we were recording a podcast.
If you fuck up my flow again, when I'm just in the middle of, you need to stop.
I slapped you.
There's a very clear hierarchy in this podcast. It goes me, Nick, Louie, my dog, who's not on camera but plays a
Who you yelled at
vital
earlier?
role, and I pet him sometimes. Then it goes you. With your fucking spit takes. No one spit takes that much. Everyone knows it's fake. You idiot. Do I?
Oh, fuck. I don't like spit taking.
Yeah, well then stop.
Can't.
We're gonna take your mic away on the next episode. We're gonna give it to Nick.
I'm just sitting here.
You could, yeah, we'll give you a mic every time you spit take. Give us a spit take, Mike.
I'm going to wake up your daughter.
If you wake up my daughter, I will give her to you. You'll have to do it. You'll have to take care
I'll
of her.
throw her off a
I
bridge.
spent an hour trying to get my daughter to go to sleep before this. God, it was probably so much easier in the olden times when you could literally just choke them unconscious. No one would have done anything about it.
No. All you had to do was just claim she was a witch and they'd burn her alive.
I was gonna say, would you, if you were to pass, would you trust him as the godfather?
No. I let Chris watch my daughter, and I'm worried the entire time.
I don't do anything weird.
Well, the thing is, one time I told Chris that I have nanny cams, and like I saw his face start sweating. Guys, I don't have nanny cams. But when you thought I did, when you thought
I
that
got so scared.
you were like, oh my God. And the thing is, I don't think it's anything weird with my daughter. I imagine you're wearing my fiance's panties, and you just come walking in here and like, Adam, you never pay attention to me. How come you don't talk about my hair? I'm your
Catch
fiance.
me sniffing your boxer briefs.
He's singing like, man, I feel like a woman. Like
I feel like a natural born woman.
You're wearing my shirt, but my fiance's panties, and you're just like, I'm Adam, but also Carrie. I'm Adam. And they both have high voices because I'm in my own little fun world.
He didn't have nanny cams.
No,
There's half of me that was like, shit, he has nanny cams. I don't want him to see what I do.
no, I think your exact words were, I know you don't have nanny cams because we wouldn't still be friends.
Yeah, that was probably what I said. I do weird things when Adam's not
Which
home.
is fair because the thing is, like, if you put a cam on me 24/7, you would have an archive of things that you could ruin my life
I
with.
sniff a lot of things in Adam's apartment.
If you just came up to me and was like, I have a 24-hour video of you all day, you wouldn't have to tell me the date. I would kill you. I would murder you on the spot because I know I definitely did something weird, dude. You ever just shove your finger up your ass and just keep it there?
Yes.
Because I do that almost every day.
I do that every night before I go to bed.
So have you ever done this where you ever have like an asshole, it's just like super itchy and you just go for it?
It's the best goddamn feeling.
Best feeling. It's like the best.
I
It's
did
like the
that
best feeling.
today in Adam's apartment.
That's the thing is, like, when you got an itchy ass, it's one of the most uncomfortable, obnoxious things. But there's a part of you that's like, yeah, I get to fucking just get in there. And then some people will, like, go in the bathroom and rub toilet paper on it. I'm like, what a fucking waste.
No, I go in there and I go, blah.
Yeah, you got to bladder that ass like it's going out of style.
I shove it up there a little, too.
Yeah, you get in there, you scratch it. I like to do it in the shower.
It's like plunging your asshole a little.
You can get all up in your asshole in the shower for sure.
Nah, in my when I lived back in Tacoma in my old house, I used to have like a shower head that I could attach, and I had the jet mode. I used to put that up my ass.
Nice.
That's a dangerous move, dude.
Put that on the shaft of your dick for long enough, you'll come.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: you have to be careful with it
We just
because
glanced over it.
how fucking powerful it is, and if you shove it far up your ass, you will shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think there was like a time where I was like taking a turkey baster and filling it with hot water and shooting it up my ass when I was like 7. I don't know why I did that. But
When you were 7,
yeah, then I would just blast it into the toilet.
you would just shit.
Would you clean it out afterwards?
Don't they sell it at the pharmacies? A
Uh,
little.
To answer Nick's question, no, my family had some very rank Thanksgivings that they don't know about. Sorry, Dad. My dad's like, I did the same
Adam
thing.
has a really fun family.
Yeah, we're not
All
see,
conservatives.
we're not here to talk about ourselves because we're nobodies, and you guys don't give two
They're all
shits.
black gay people.
Our demographic is gonna be black guys who are secretly gay, and it's
Yeah.
like these motherfuckers get me because I am gay. What if every black guy is just closeted, and like they find out that every black guy's gay, and it's like that scene in The Wiz. It's like, can you feel a brand new day? Have you seen that?
I never saw The Wiz.
Oh my God!
I never
see,
seen The Wiz.
This
Adam
is why.
is gay.
First off, shut the fuck up. This is why I can make those references, black people, because I've seen your films. I've seen all 3 Friday movies, and I will say Friday after
I've
the
seen
next.
the Friday movies.
That's fine. That's fine. Everyone's seen those. I'm starting there.
I've seen Do the Right Thing,
Do the Right Thing's fine. These are all very mainstream movies that everybody's seen.
Boys in the Hood,
Well, you haven't seen The Wiz.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson is in The Wiz. Go ahead and pull it. The Wiz is just basically a black remake of The Wizard of Oz, which is great.
Paul McCartney had something to do with it too, right?
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about the white people.
And Joel
that had it.
Schumacher wrote.
Wait,
God,
click on Sidney Lumet.
What a
the
Jew-
director of The Wiz.
it's definitely a black person.
No, I
Yeah.
guarantee you it's white. White.
I'll bet you.
Wh-
That's
a white-
man.
A white man Jew, you fuck.
Well,
Wiz isn't a black movie.
Louis
at all.
C.K. made Pootie Tang, and that's still a black movie.
Jesus Christ, you got me there. Louis C.K. used to make Pootie Tang.
Can you? Okay. Can you actually try to find, and we can add in the audio later for the people so they can hear it. The scene in The Wiz, where I believe it's after the witch dies. Just type like Wiz, witch dies, dance. Because there's a scene where like the witch dies and all the black people are like, "Can you feel a brand new day?"
78? Is it 1978?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
this
an
was
old-
when Michael Jackson was still
Can
black.
you actually go back and just say song
Yeah,
after that? It's gonna be
This
just
is the
dies.
longest Wiz break we've ever taken.
I'm probably not even
It's alright. We can always edit. But
ding dong.
Yeah, let's
No,
edit out
that's
the
not it.
whole part when Adam's talking about The Wiz.
Fuck you.
I'll do it in front of
It's a good reference, and we'll come back
That's
to
a
it.
stupid reference.
No, The Wiz is a great movie.
That's not.
It's really fun. Michael Jackson plays a
Is it better
scarecrow.
than Dragonheart?
No.
So it's
Then shut up.
It's the Wiz where who dies?
The Wiz and
The
then
Witch.
The witch dies, and then there's this big song and dance.
The
number.
Witch is actually played by Shaq O'Neal.
I think the lyric is something like, "Can you feel a brand new day?" So if you type in that,
Why'd you bring up The Wiz again?
because the idea was that I don't even remember now, but it was all the gay black guys found out that it's okay for them to be gay, so they were all singing that song.
All right, let's clarify. In the black community today, it's still not okay to be gay.
No, that's so funny. That is the best about like all the woke people, because they're like, most woke people are also cool with gay people, and I'm like, I don't think you can be cool with gay people and real black people.
No.
Like maybe, my friend Tanisha is super cool with black people, or super cool with gay people, and she's black. You found it. It's like, yeah, you mean Tanisha, who was raised by 2 Jewish lawyers in Beverly Hills? Yeah, she's cool with gay people. Can we get?
Yeah, I can play sound too.
This movie looks stupid.
You guys can keep talking. I'm gonna play sound through it.
It looks
So
like
this is Black Wizard of Oz.
yeah, and it is a little convoluted. It's like 2.5 hours long. It's a
Really?
long, yeah.
Jesus.
But there's some really good music in it. Michael Jackson has a really good song.
Have you
He's a
ever seen
scarecrow.
The Wizard of Oz Muppets version?
No.
She's black in that too.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I like that.
I liked it a lot. It was really good. You're playing footsies with
No,
me.
you're doing that to me. My feet have been still this whole time, and your big fucking hammers keep bashing into my feet.
Your feet are really soft.
God,
I
your
like them.
feet feel like a pack of bratwursts.
Calm
They're
down.
so warm.
Why are you so aggressive about?
I'm not
things?
aggressive towards you at all.
Yeah,
You're
you are.
bringing it out of me.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Adam is the meanest person ever. He's never forgiven me about. He doesn't forgive you about anything.
That's not true. I don't hold grudges at all. It's you create so many problems for me.
Name one.
I don't have time to hold a grudge against you
Name
because
one
by the
for-
time I've gotten over one thing, you'll just fucking your tits will start leaking grease. And I
All
have to
over your floors?
all over my floor.
You're just slipping and sliding.
And I'll
Name one
slip
thing I did that was really annoying.
just now
What?
asking me that gay question.
I'm gonna pinch your
That's
nose.
so stupid. What are you, a girl?
You
That's a
were-
girl question, dude. We're not girls.
yeah, we are.
We're not a girl fucking podcast. We're not gonna hash out drama. We're gonna
guys
say
we fucked.
really. That's yeah, and we'll say that too. Girls, you think we're not afraid to challenge girl podcasters?
No, I'll headbutt a girl.
We'll fight. But I can't even remember your names because no one gives a fuck about your stupid gay podcast.
Calm down, Adam.
Filthy Boys podcast.
It'll be a skank fest. Calm
coming out
down.
hard, and I'll be at Skankfest too, and I'll be performing, and probably do better than all of you whores. And by all of you whores, I mean only the girls from that podcast, because literally every other person that I've referenced is way better at comedy than me.
Not Dave Chappelle. He's That's So Raven.
Well,
She's not funny.
And realistically, the girls from Guys We Fucked are probably better.
They probably are.
They probably are better at stand-up than me. I'll be honest about things, but it won't stop me from coming at you guys. I'll still come at anybody.
We're burning bridges tonight.
It's not even about burning bridges. It's about coming at people. People respect you when you come at them. That's how Hollywood is. All those parties are just people coming at each other.
Yep. Like little boys coming at them.
Well, coming in.
Ooh.
Hey, now.
I have the hiccup.
What is happening over here?
That's the thing. I always want.
Hey, Nick, we can bail on showing that.
I was gonna say, can you turn that off and turn it on again?
The TV? No, you can't. There's no buttons on it. That's how they make fucking TVs now. I can do it. What?
I was gonna say, I don't know what that is. Turn on fast TVs.
Okay.
I have the hiccups, guys.
We can ignore it. It's fine too.
Well, I wanted to just get that off so we can, because if we were gonna edit out all of this, it looks weird that that's just gonna be there now.
Smooth.
But yeah, they do make fucking TVs with no buttons on them now, and that makes
That's the dumbest thing ever.
makes no goddamn sense to me.
Perfect. All right. Yeah, we're good.
Don't edit this out.
You don't have to.
First podcast.
Realistically, you don't have to edit anything out because no one's gonna make it that far into the fucking pilot episode of the Filthy Boys podcast.
Nope.
No.
I'm holding my breath in because I have the fucking hiccups.
I love the Legion. You want me to scare it out of you?
Yeah.
I'm your brother. I'm your real brother.
No.
Remember in Airbud when they fucking thought Airbud wasn't gonna be able to play?
Remember in Airbud when the clown took his dog back?
I don't like to think about that. Airbud gets real.
I don't think you've seen Airbud. I'm calling you out.
I've seen all the Airbuds.
I don't think I've seen Airbud.
We're watching Airbud with Nixon.
Why do you have the fucking hiccups right now? This is what I mean when I say that you just purposely do things that piss me off. And if the dynamic of this
How was
podcast...
this on purpose?
Shut up. If the dynamic of this podcast seems like it's me constantly shitting on Chris, spend a day with this guy, and you don't say anything about
I'm
it.
completely normal, baby.
You are an odd character of a person.
No, I'm not.
You are so weird. You're a weird guy, and I'm a weird guy, too.
What's weird about me?
And I love
Nothing's
you.
weird about me.
I love you, Chris, but you are a fucking psychopath. And you belong in a hospital, but the thing is, no one's going to pay for that. No, I know. You should be in a hospital for having the hiccups.
What type of hospital?
It's a special one for people who are insane and fat. They need a specific hospital made by Rosie O'Donnell.
You're fat too, you son of a bitch.
I'm this kind of Jesus. God, I want to fucking hit you. I want to hit you physically.
I'll get a paper towel.
Oh my God. Yeah, get a paper towel. Clean up the mess you made.
All right, we're good.
God.
I got it. All right.
All right. Now Nick is the new co-host of this podcast.
Yeah.
The paper towels are up there. Don't go pee. Clean up your fucking mess and then go pee. God damn. Do you see what I have to deal
Chris,
with?
just one quick thing. Is that on my iPhone there, is it still recording? Yeah. It still says red? Okay, cool.
Do you know where Chris Reese was when I found him, Nick?
I have no idea. Where was he?
I was in a Guatemalan outdoor mall. And there was an elderly Mexican man,
yeah.
and he had painted this donkey to look like a zebra.
Yeah.
And he was charging people to take pictures with it. And as I got closer, I was like, "That's not a donkey. That's a person." And as I got even closer, I was like, "Not only is that a person, I think that's a retarded person. I think that's a legit mentally challenged person that this elderly Mexican man has painted to look like a zebra." And tourists, at the time, it was 2 Swedish tourists, were paying to take pictures with him. And I rescued him. I paid the elderly Mexican man. And he knocks over another fucking beer, and he interrupts another really fun, flowing joke. Half of this podcast is going to be me hitting you with heavy objects.
What are you talking about?
I paid $8 American for you.
You paid for me?
I gave the elderly Mexican man $8 American to take. He was saying, and you know what he said when I gave him the money? He said, "You're doing me a favor taking this off my hands." And he was like, "Do you want like?"
Wait, who you buying me from?
It's not my fault that you don't listen to things.
I was cleaning up my mess.
Yeah, you were cleaning up your mess. That's what you've been doing your whole life. You aggravate me.
You spilled too, you dummy.
I'm allowed to do whatever I want. It's my house. I'll spill it all over my tits.
That tight shirt of yours?
I did spill a little
Where
bit.
shirts that fit you?
Go get me paper towels.
Fuck. You can use this one.
I'll use the one you're. Don't throw it at me, Chris. That's not the dynamic of this podcast.
You yelled
You're
at me.
throwing out the dynamic.
You said I was a donkey boy.
I didn't know. I said you were a donkey that he
I have to
painted.
pee so bad. Nick, take over.
Oh my god. It's frustrating, right? And you're just the third
I mean,
party.
I kind of like this. I kind of like the dynamic because it's like you two are the main, and then like I can kind of chip in.
But you understand what I'm saying about Chris, right? That he's a handful of a person.
Yeah, I get that.
It's like babysitting.
So you're saying, you were in Guatemala and you saw these Swedish tourists taking a picture
With what I thought was a donkey, but it was just Chris. Which is weird because Chris is actually bigger than a donkey. So I remember thinking, that's an awfully big donkey. It's almost a horse. It's almost like a full breed stallion. And I would say stallions are built better than Chris. Chris is built more like a obese horse that's just waiting to be murdered because it can't race anymore. Are you done? Do you have anything else you need to do? Do you need to fucking manage your Google Docs or anything before you sit down? We're not recording a podcast or anything. We're not building an empire.
Okay, once the camera on the fucking computer starts recording, you're Mr. Professional.
Oh, yeah, I'm Mr. trying to make our podcast entertaining. What a fucking weirdo I am. Mr. Butterfingers over here knocking shit over. Like, is this not what we're supposed to
I
do?
didn't mean to do that.
You did mean
That
to
was
do
an
it.
accident.
That's the thing.
Did you clean yourself off?
Yeah, I fucking
You
did.
spilled the beer on
It
yourself.
took me literally 2 seconds, and then I was having quips with Nick. Look at me. Look at me. Look what you're making me do. You make me so.
Adams fucks up too.
This is why you don't get in relationships. Because
That's
you meet
why?
the person and you think they're cool, and then you get closer to them and you realize you're fucking just a massive, scary looking thing.
I still have hiccups.
Yeah,
I'm pretty drunk.
You have makeups? Is that what you
No,
said?
hiccups.
Oh, I thought you said you still have makeups.
You fucking fool.
God, you have hiccups and you're recording a podcast.
I'm drunk.
Why'd you get drunk for a podcast?
Why'd you get drunk for a podcast?
I'm fine.
You get drunk to put your daughter to sleep.
First off, I get drunk every day, 24/7, so this
I
is
know.
normal for me.
I know.
I have a problem. And you want to talk about that on the first episode? My alcohol problem? Is that what you think content is? Is that what you think people want?
Yes.
Do people want fun?
The first podcast episode is just addressing a substance.
Nick.
Are you going to come at me like Joe
Nick,
Rogan
are you going
came
to
at
sit there and
Brendan
not tell
Schaub?
me that Adam has a drinking problem?
If you interrupt, I will cut you in half. You are a flow killer.
I've known Adam for 5 years. He has a drinking problem.
They should call you the tampon because all you do is ruin flows. You ruin flows.
Yeah, but I help everybody.
With what?
I don't know.
Because
Blood doesn't leak everywhere.
that one time you went to Japan and beat Godzilla because you were the same size as him. The one time.
That was good.
That was great.
You're welcome.
That's one of the best
You're
ones.
welcome, everybody.
Godzilla versus the fat American
Are you trying
mass.
to say tampons are bad?
No, but it was a funny joke. Why don't you hit me with one instead of trying to correct my whimsical, clever quips?
Tampons are good, dude.
I'll
They
put-
stop flows, but they also stop those flows from making a mess of everything.
I wonder how hard blood comes out of a vagina. Probably not that hard. It probably just leaks.
It
right?
leaks.
Well, could you imagine if it just like fucking shot out like piss constantly, and that's what they had to deal with? They just had to like duct tape a bucket between their legs.
Yeah. I would kill myself.
This podcast did spiral into just my frustrations.
Adam is a frustrated man.
Well, you tanked this podcast.
Did
and
I?
You were literally the iceberg for the Titanic, and I was Leonardo DiCaprio trying to save the entire event with just my whimsical, boyish
Do you remember
charm.
that movie?
Yeah, he died.
He didn't try to save everybody.
He tried to save.
He tried to
fucking
save himself.
Kate Winslet, and she's hot.
No one wants Kate Winslet.
She lived because of him. Everyone wanted Kate Winslet. You got to see her tits.
I didn't like her.
I paused that scene in that movie on the VHS, and I definitely pounded off to it.
Oh, did it leave that final last?
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
You didn't do that?
You guys think Kate Winslet attractive? Pull up
No,
Kate's,
she's
Kate
very
Winslet.
attractive.
Kate Winslet. It is Kate Winslet, right?
And,
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I never finished that movie. It was way too fucking long.
Yeah, it was definitely her.
I don't like her.
Did you guys ever watch what's it? The fucking Mayor of Easttown?
No, is that a show?
Yeah, it's a show on. It was like a huge show on HBO, and she basically played like a detective in Philly, and she was known for like using the Philly accent, like the hoagie and like home and like phone and stuff like that.
Who fucking knew fucking Nick
So
was
she-
such a big Kate Winslet fan?
He's a buff, dog. He's a Winslet buff. She's hot. It's okay to say that. And she's not my favorite. I'm definitely more of a Kat Dennings guy. Pull up Kat Dennings, dude. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
You-
You know Kate Winslet's career.
You're blowing this. This is all we have. What else are we gonna do, Chris? Our comedy careers are gonna take off. This is it for us.
It's
Act
harder
like
to have
it.
a successful podcast than it is comedy.
Not for us. This is it. It's way harder for us.
Kate Winslet kind of reminds me of like her career. Kind of reminds me of like Jennifer Lawrence's career, kind of.
Those are nice tits. Why do you bring those up?
Because this is Kat Dennings. Whoa, what are they saying? Kat and...
Kat Dennings tells Billie Eilish, body shamers to fuck right off.
Well, yeah, because Kat Dennings also has big honkers.
Bring up Billie Eilish tits.
Yeah, well, we can do that, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Should we?
Just
She's
type
18,
in Billie
right?
Eilish.
You can do it.
She's 18.
We can look at Billie Eilish's tits. You can't actually see her tits.
Well, we'll just say. Yeah.
She hasn't shown. There we go. That one. That's like the big one.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big deal here.
Here, go back. Can you go back?
Yeah. Well,
Why are we? What is this? Gross.
What's gross about that?
It's fake. This one. Yeah, that's
yeah.
real.
That was big in the tabloids, basically, like Snapchat and stuff like that.
What's
She
with
hid
her-
her body because she just wanted to be known for her talent. Fucking hack.
She doesn't have any
God,
talent.
could you imagine if I had big tits? I'd be flopping them around. Every joke I make, I'd just wiggle my
Literally,
tits.
I never paid attention to Billie Eilish until she started showing her tits. Her fucking music is terrible, but her
Oh.
tits are
Her
amazing.
music isn't the worst.
It's bad.
That's not that bad.
It's bad.
What do you like?
I like a lot of music. I like everything you like.
Yeah,
Pretty
you
much.
can't name one thing you like.
I
You're
like
being very vague.
I like Eagles.
The Eagles are awesome, but their tits all suck. There's not a good pair of
There's
tits
not
in
a
that whole band.
There's not a good pair of tits. I like
What's Nick doing? Nick keeps going on side quests.
Hank Williams Jr., who has a pretty good
Are
dick.
you worried about like your phone memory?
I know it's supposed to be good, but I just get paranoid that it's not.
Okay. Well, we can probably start winding down anyway. We've done about an hour, and if you have the fucking hiccup,
I do have a hiccup.
we're gonna do this every week.
Hey, I have
well,
the hiccups and I'm fucking proud of it.
We can go like I'd say let's go like 5 to 10 more minutes. I burp. That's what I do when I get drunk.
I haven't been hiccuping in the mic.
No, but it's ridiculous to look at. To have to see you cover your mouth like you have a secret every 15 seconds.
Shut up.
I don't want to be mean to you, Chris. I've
You don't-
never wanted to.
You
be.
don't have to be.
Well, you make me do it, dude.
What did I do?
You
I have
do
the
this.
hiccups. I'm sorry.
It's definitely like a mommy dearest dynamic. Because like most people watch that movie and they're like, "Why is this?"
Starters,
Mom.
not most people watch that movie. That's a pretty deep cut
No,
reference.
it's not. Mommy Dearest is a very popular movie. Look up the box
Do you-
office gross. On
Do you think
Dearest.
Mommy Dearest is a
I
very popular
Guarantee
movie
you.
nowadays?
I guarantee you it grossed, and I guarantee you it was a very successful. movie.
Nowadays?
Who gives a fuck? It's a popular movie.
I love that
$19 million.
movie.
In what year?
Wait,
in the
$19 million
70s?
is its box office?
In the 70s.
It's not that big of a gross.
Wait, the 60s? 1960? Oh, 80. Okay,
There's no way Mommy Dearest came out in the 1960s.
81. 81.
Mommy Dearest released in 1981. The budget was $10 million. The box office was $19 million. So
$9 million.
Adjusted for inflation, that could be close to like who knows, like 50 to 100 million.
$9 million gross in the 80s was great. That's really good.
That's fine.
What I'm saying is most people watch that movie and they're like,
In
why
the 80,
is
in
she-
81? You think my mom's watching this podcast?
You're a fucking tampon being plucked inside a bloody pussy when it's just coming out and you're stopping everything.
What's the problem with that? I'm stopping the mess.
The flow.
I'm stopping the mess.
The truth is, if you were watching a video of a bloody pussy, you wouldn't want to see the blood stop. If you've already tuned in to see the bloody pussy, that's what you want to see.
Yeah, but if you're like fucking hanging out with someone, you don't want to see blood all over their jeans.
But this is an entertainment thing.
No
We're
one
not
knows
talking
Mama Dearest.
People know Mommy Dearest. Did
Yeah,
you know
back
Mommy
in-
Dearest, Nick? No. All right. Well, fuck you, Nick.
We're the only people that know Mama Dearest right now.
Mommy Dearest is a real wire hangers. I've heard that reference in so many fucking. Have you heard that reference?
You never heard the wire hanger reference?
There's a scene where like she and this is my point.
Let's explain Mama Dearest. to Nick.
Well, let me explain my fucking original point. Finally, is what I'm saying is most people watch that movie and they're like, well, the little girl just keeps getting lashed and beaten by her mom, and mom's so horrible. From my perspective, I'm like, this bitch has told this little girl very clearly how she wants her to behave, and yes, she has to resort to physical abuse because the bitch won't listen.
Well, the thing is, you're thinking about it from a parent's perspective.
Well, I've thought that since I saw that movie when I was 9. Oh, really? Yeah, and I did see Mommy Dearest when I was 9. And you guys know what I'm talking about because people have seen that
Same.
movie.
My mom rented it for us.
It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Nick, put that on your
If
list.
you don't know Mama Dearest, it's about an actress from.
So you keep saying Mama Dearest, but is it Mommy? What is it? Is it Mommy or Mama Dearest?
It's Mommy Dearest.
Mommy Dearest.
It's definitely Mommy Dearest.
It's about an actress, famous actress from the 60s through the 50s and shit like that.
Yeah, and she has a kid and she has treats her like shit.
It's based off a true story, and it's about this actress that abuses her 2 kids.
Hard.
And
The
they
daughter more than the son.
Yeah, and they wrote a book about it, and they made a movie about it. It's great.
It's a really good
I forgot
movie.
the actress's name.
The actual actress that it's based on?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Nick is on.
She was in a great movie about it's 2 sisters, and one's in a wheelchair, and the other one abuses her.
Ooh, like
It's
from
a
the 50s?
Yeah, great movie.
Those are fun.
Christina Crawford's adopted mother, Joan Crawford, as
Yeah,
an abusive
Crawford.
and manipulative mother.
No, the actress. Oh no, it is Joan Crawford. Which, of course, actresses are going to be terrible moms. This is probably before nannies were.
It's a great movie.
So they actually tried to fucking. It was nominated for 9 Razzies. Oh, people didn't like it, including worst picture.
So that's the thing. Like
People
it says
didn't like
here,
that
it
one?
was a commercial success, grossing over 19 million, despite receiving negative reviews from critics. So it ended up it was successful, but it ended up like being like not.
I see that it's saying it has a cult following as an unintentional comedy, which is ridiculous. It's literally about a mom.
That's like an Adam Sandler film almost. Like that's like the same description as an Adam Sandler film. Like
I remember that movie being pretty good.
Yeah, I don't remember it really. Maybe it's time for a rewatch. Maybe we should all watch Mommy Dearest and we'll come back. No, it's from the 80s. But the big scene, the wire hangers thing we were talking about, is she tells her not to use wire hangers very
Yep.
clearly, by the way.
Yeah.
And she continues to use them, and she's like, wire hangers! I said no!
And then she
wire
continues to beat the
hangers!"
kids with the wire
With
hanger.
the wire hangers. That's a great scene. And I feel like as we're talking about it, we are laughing. So maybe unintentional comedy.
It's the person that came up and
Play the wire hanger thing for us,
Can
please.
we hear it? Did we ever figure that out?
I'll play it out of my headphones.
Can you ramp up the volume? We can put the actual audio
Yeah, I'll just overlay it.
so you guys can hear it already. We're still struggling to hear it. Can you full screen it?
Oh shit.
She did tell them a couple of times.
Where the fuck did these children get wired hangers themselves?
Don't put that by there.
Oh, sorry.
It's kind of funny.
It is pretty funny.
Yeah, I think I gotta take it back.
It does remind me a lot of Adam Sandler film. You're
Oh
right.
no, it's about to get real. I'm pretty sure she hits them.
Oh
Yeah. Well, this is so many fucking painkillers and mood stabilizers and Quaaludes were probably relevant.
Vodka martinis and stuff like that.
This was back when you could get.
Gin and tonics. Yeah,
I'll say the kid crying is less funny.
I like it.
Well, yeah.
This is Adam and Quinn when me and you leave.
What do you mean when you guys leave?
Yeah, Adam does this without.
If she starts crying right now, I'll go full Mommy Dearest on her.
No, Wyatt, hang out.
Oh no.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, no, it gets real. Yeah, you gotta watch
Hell,
it.
fuck yeah, dude.
Yo, yeah, dog. Damn. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
You're never gonna keep me
No,
down.
Wyatt hangers.
He drinks his whiskey drink. She drinks a vodka drink. Then she hits me with the wire hanger.
There's also another famous scene where she doesn't let her kid get up after like 3 days for not eating his meal.
Dude, that is a good movie. We should watch that.
It's a pretty good movie, buddy. Good reference.
There's a really good documentary called Mommy Dead, Mommy Dearest, which is about a really fucking dumb lady who like pretended that her daughter was retarded and disabled so they could get all these like government funding. And also I think the mom was like mentally ill too because she had like done some fucked up stuff before that. And then the daughter ended up growing up as like this weird fucking person that thought she was retarded. She knew her mom was lying about some things because her mom would tell people that she couldn't walk and she'd push her around in a wheelchair and stuff. They made a Hulu show about it, and it wasn't as good as the documentary. But yeah, so this little girl just thinks she's retarded basically, and then
Because they convinced her that she was.
yeah, so the mom just told her forever like you have the mind of like an 8-year-old. And like she was growing up, and she was like, "Wait a minute, nah." Like,
She finally called bullshit on it.
but like also, she's literally growing up with no one being her friend but her mom, and they're watching Disney movies and they're going to Disneyland every year, and so she kind of did act like a kid. And then when it gets really cool, is she goes on like dating sites because she gets older and she starts getting really horny, and she wants to fuck. So she like finds a super autistic, like almost schizophrenic guy. And like they like have this like really erotic, and it's funny because like while they're having this like really like real documentary, they're like, and she sent him slutty pictures, and here they are. You're like, hell yeah, dude, this retard chick looks pretty good.
The retard chick looked hot.
She didn't look too bad in the picture she sent.
They showed the photos that she sent.
They show every photo. And
Can you look this up? I want to see these.
yeah, actually,
What's the name of the documentary?
Mommy Dead, Mommy Dearest.
Mommy dead, mommy dear.
I can't remember the name of like her, but I'm sure if you type in Mommy Dead, Mommy Dearest, you can find out her name.
Well, I was gonna say too, like the fact that like she grew up and her mom like took like it sounded like a loving situation at least.
Okay, well let me tell you guys how it ends. So she had the boyfriend come over to her house and stab her mom to death, so that they could be together.
No way.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a documentary.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So here they are.
That's insane.
That's them. What are their names?
I'm surprised this isn't a bigger story.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard and Dee Blanchard. Yeah. So type in. Can you just type in Gypsy Rose Blanchard sexy, please? Because I guarantee you they're gonna come up. Because I can't be the only one that have looked this up before. Gypsy Rose. It's Rose. You should be fine.
It'll autocorrect.
Go to images. It's got to be the one.
Is it
I mean, she's looking. It's Rose, but you should be fine. Just click on. You can switch it.
Perfect.
Images. There's got to be on here.
Really?
Oh, here we go. There's one of them. There's one of them right there. That one.
What's this one?
Yeah, that's one of the ones she sent him.
Jesus Christ, she's scary looking.
Scary, but not terrible.
No, I mean, I want to see more.
So this is her more recently. So she's in jail right now. She got sentenced.
Oh, I thought you said she got killed.
Her mom is dead. She had her
So this
retarded boyfriend kill her mom.
Pseudo retarded
And
chick.
so there's that's Patricia Arquette. She plays the mom in the TV show. That's something new. I don't even see the mom. There's another one. There's another sexy picture that she sent him. Yeah, so he would be like, I have multiple personalities, and my bad side wants you to send me a picture of you licking a knife. And she was like, I mean, I don't really know what sex is, so whatever. Yeah, I'll do that, dog.
That is pretty retarded, though.
She kind of just sounds like a cool ass chick.
Why is she dressed up like Harley Quinn?
Because he would make her like be characters and stuff. See
And
if
she
you can
had
find.
her boyfriend kill the mom?
Yeah, so the idea, and what's funny is they like arranged for them to meet, the mom and the boyfriend, and she wanted to do it like organically. So she's like, "We're going to see Cinderella in theaters, the new Cinderella they did in like 2017." And she's like, "Just show up and like see us there." And like this kid is retarded, so he just shows up and he's like, "I like your dress." And the mom's just like, "Get the fuck away from us." And then what's really cool is the retarded girl at one. So he went and watched the movie. They were the only 3 people in the theater, so he had to sit really far away.
What movie do you think it was? Was it like a shitty movie?
No, I just said it was Cinderella.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was the remake Cinderella.
So this
thing.
was all recently.
Yeah, this was pretty. This was probably like well, no, that movie probably came out in like 2013
The Cinderella remake?
or 14. She died.
in 2015.
Yeah, so she died in 2015. But the fun story about the Cinderella thing is, so he got up to go to the bathroom and texted her, "You should come in here and we can fuck." So she did. She wheeled her little wheelchair to the movie theater bathroom, and they fucked while her mom watched Cinderella.
She was in a wheelchair?
Well, yeah, not really, but yeah, her mom made her be in one.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, there's a whole show, there's a whole TV show about it.
She doesn't need to be in a wheelchair?
No, they found out later because the thing is, no one knew that she actually wasn't retarded. No, even her real biological dad wasn't entirely sure what she was and what she wasn't.
Holy shit.
Wait.
Dude, that's such an amazing story. So she's totally healthy in every way, but her mother made her out to be like someone who was disabled. Like that's
Well, her mom was crazy, and they're pretty sure that that her mom killed like her mom or something like that. Like she poisoned her.
holy shit.
Because like her parents are straight. The mom's parents are like, "We're glad she's dead."
I'm looking through the murder of Dee Dee Blanchard. This is the picture right here. Like, dude, it is paragraph. There's so much story here.
Can you go back real quick? This is what Hollywood does. Patricia Arquette played this woman. Was fucking Kathy Bates not available? What the fuck?
Look at Patricia Arquette.
Please bring up Patricia. This is who they thought would be a good Dee Dee Blanchard. Yeah, that beautiful,
Oh, fuck you,
a
Hollywood.
beautiful woman. Can you look up
That
Patricia?
played that?
Look up Patricia Arquette as Dee Dee Blanchard. Let's see her, because they didn't even do a good job, I think, of making her. Yeah, look at that. Look at.
Oh yeah, no, that's not. I mean, yeah.
They took a lot of liberties, for sure.
That's Hollywood.
And then, well, I will say they didn't do too bad with the actress for the girl. That's not super far off. She's kind of mousy looking like the other
When
girl.
did this show come out?
Probably like 2019. The Act. The show is called The Act. I will say, skip the show. Watch the documentaries.
Well, I was gonna say one thing. Like in a situation where the documentary is better than the show, my friend was telling me that like the OJ documentary is better than the show. Like I don't know. I've never seen either, but I've heard like the OJ documentary is like way better than like the OJ show.
The show is good too. That was the one with like David Schwimmer and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, with this,
Cuba Gooding Jr. playing OJ?
yeah, that was kick ass. With this, it's like the show is straight up. They really don't even change much. It's like pretty spot on, but it's just more stretched out, more like dramatized. Whereas the fucking documentary tells you all you need to know, and it was an HBO documentary. And I don't know how it didn't blow up.
Yeah, I'm hearing it for the first time, and that's
the first time I ever heard this.
story. I've never heard that.
Yeah, and she like they had another even crazier part of it is she said that they lost their house in Hurricane Katrina, and the Homes for Humanity built them an entirely new house. They found out she had never been in the Hurricane Katrina either, so that was a lie too. So she was just literally.
This woman is a genius.
Yeah, she was lying her way into having a comfortable life while also like psychologically destroying her daughter. Because you meet her dad in the show. He's like this hardcore Cajun guy who's like married now and is pretty normal, and he's just like, I mean, she seemed pretty retarded to me. He's like, to be completely honest.
She was in a wheelchair and everything. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
He's totally endearing too. I thought so. Like,
Well, when it shows her like talking and
fooled
stuff,
me.
yeah, when she's being interviewed, like old God, let actually maybe pull up some of her. There's some really creepy stuff, like, and the documentary does such a good job. Like, I think at one point she's talking about her mom being murdered, and it just like cuts to like a little video of her as like an 8-year-old singing with her mom.
What's it called again? Mommy.
Just type in Gypsy Rose, because they had a Facebook where they shared everything, and when the murder happened, her boyfriend or something, or she did, they were posting stuff on her Facebook like, that bitch is fucking dead. She squealed like a pig when we stuck her. It's cool. It's cool. It's a cool documentary. There's a lot of cool stuff in it. Oh, that's on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm just like looking, like YouTube. Mom says daughter suffered. I don't know. Like, should I just pull it up? Like,
No, it's cool. Just see if you can find anything with like Gypsy Rose. Just go to YouTube, actual YouTube, and just put like Gypsy Rose video, because the archive footage in that documentary is awesome. They do such a good job of grabbing all the most, like, it's a chilling
Is this on
documentary.
Netflix?
I think I watched it on HBO, but I think the whole
HBO.
thing is on YouTube.
Jesus, I want to do that with my daughter.
Yeah, I mean, I have a daughter, and it's not a bad idea. Working sucks.
Gypsy Rose.
Yeah, so there's a lot of, like, that's her now. Yeah, maybe just pull it on over here. We can scroll. Oh, there's my burps.
Gave me shit about
Munchausen
the
by
hiccups.
proxy or killer. Oh, yeah, so there's some old school stuff. Oh, that's a Dr. Phil episode about her. So, yeah, see, there's been a lot of coverage. It's just, for some reason, was not that big. Oh, there's her retarded boyfriend.
Oh, right here?
Oh, no, never mind. That's from the show.
Oh, no. I'm looking at Gypsy Rose's boyfriend.
That's not too far off from how he looked. There he is. Oh, yeah, there's a whole interview with him.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we should just all live stream us watching this documentary on an episode. Mommy Dead, Mommy Dearest is the name of the documentary. I highly advise. We don't have to watch all 26 minutes of this, but let's find some good. No, the beginning is good. Well, hold on. This guy is retarded, by the way.
He's retarded.
She has sympathy, you can kind of tell.
Well, she's a interrogator. She knows how to like work it.
Yeah.
It's all about trying to get them to talk with these
So
people.
he's retarded and she ain't.
Wait, the actual girl is not, but you got to think she was raised retarded. Like, she's mentally tortured.
Awesome.
This woman he's talking to is not retarded.
She's a cop.
That'd be kind of wild if it was like a retarded police that got him.
Also, retard police, I would watch the fuck
Retard
out of that
police?
shit.
Oh my god. You was baiting.
Get on the ground, you fucking jungle monkey. Whoa, they're still racist even when they're...
Why are retard monkeys retard cops still fucking racist?
Yeah, that's the thing, is that you can't take it out. But yeah, Mommy Dead, Mommy Dearest, that's probably actually a good place to cap it.
Yeah.
That was dark.
No, it was funny. We made it light. It's a timeless story. You know?
Are they wait, so they're in jail? The boyfriend and girlfriend
The
are in jail?
boyfriend is in jail forever.
How'd they kill the mom again?
He stabbed her to death.
Dope.
Hard. And she was
I like
like,
that.
she's like, I heard her screaming and it was sad, but you know, I'm also so horny. So horny.
I didn't want to bring it up, but the mom kind of looked like me.
Yeah, a little bit.
I was going to say, yeah, kind of.
Nick, you were going to say, you jerk.
But yeah, she and I think Gypsy is just probably in for like 10 years.
Being
or something
retarded.
like that. She'll probably get out pretty soon, I'm guessing. You can maybe look up her sentence. I don't think it was too... I think...
I mean, if you were raised as retarded and you're not really retarded, you should still be considered retarded.
I don't think she should be in prison. I think she should probably maybe go to like a hospital or something.
So Gypsy. Wait, does this make sense? No, I'm sorry. This doesn't make sense. Gypsy 25?
Is she 25?
No.
Yeah, she's probably 25. That sounds right.
Gypsy 25 pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in July of 2016. A judge sentenced her to a 10-year prison sentence.
So...
How long ago was that again?
2016, so 5 years ago?
So she's probably up for parole pretty soon, I bet. I guarantee you she'll be out. in the next.
We should
couple of
meet
years.
her when she's coming out of prison. It's
Let's
like,
get her on the podcast.
you're still pretty retarded.
I don't doubt that we could get her on the podcast. Honestly, not looking that bad. Can you pull up that one? That's
wanna see
her.
her.
That's her. Show. That's perfect. No, go show the retarded picture. No, this is.
looking at?
Look at this. Is what she was looked at.
Oh my god.
So yeah, yeah. See, this is why everyone believed it.
Wait, are you saying this is one of the sexy photos she sent to her boyfriend?
No, that dog is definitely dead.
Oh,
But-
for sure.
Yeah, no, this is why everyone
This
believed
does
her.
look like
Dude, it looks like fucking the dude from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Jeff Green.
Jeff Green.
This does look like a woman that would convince her daughter she's retarded.
And Chris, it does look like you a lot.
I know.
Okay, go back to. There's another good retard one. This is why everyone believed that she was a fucking spaz, because look at that, dude.
Because, I mean, let's be honest, she is pretty retarded looking.
Well, show her now.
Okay, this is her now. She's like.
She's a normal ass. I mean, she's a little wonky in the eyes.
she looks scary.
Whatever. You would not say no.
I mean, I would never say no to anybody. I'd fuck her mom if I could.
Well, you can't because she's dead.
That's not going to stop
Why
me.
did she end up going to jail? Why did she go?
Because
to
she
jail?
convinced her boyfriend to kill her mom.
She basically orchestrated the entire thing. It's her fault that her mom is dead. This Nicholas Godejohn, who was
yeah, but
the
it sounds
boyfriend-
like her mom deserved to die.
It does, and that's where I come in. I'm like, I don't think she needed to go to prison. I really like maybe like a year, but it's like yeah, 'cause like who the fuck? She has no
It's her own mom.
Yeah, it's like it had to be hard to do, right?
for sure, but she has.
Probably not if your mom convinced you you're retarded for
about-
most of your
Well,
life.
also, and this is like my main stance on it is like she has a fantasy mind. Like her whole life has been like Disney movies, Disney trips. Like her mom would dress her up as a Disney princess and take her to like conventions when she was like 22 years old, and she thought she was 16.
She thought she was retarded.
She legitimately thought she was 16 years old when she was actually like 20, and I think she found her birth certificate and was like, "I'm 22 years old," and I didn't even know that. I
Do you
thought
think she felt like 22 years old?
No, I think she was fucked up in the head and
Yeah,
like
probably.
literally lived in this fantasy world. So in her head, she's like, "I met my Prince Charming," because that's what she called him a lot in like her
Because she
text messages and stuff.
legitimately her maturing was being pushed down. Like you can't mature anymore because you're not the age
You're
you're
not
supposed
being
to be.
allowed to. She had no like life outside of her mom, and she even compared her life to the movie Tangled. And she was like, this girl was kept in a tower, and she was finally let go when her Prince Charming came and
Her
killed.
Prince Charming was a schizophrenic retard.
Well, I mean, you could Disney up this fucking story real easy and make it look a little less weird. Like
For
make
sure.
them less retarded and make the mom green, and no one's gonna care. No one's
Disney
gonna
movies are pretty wild.
No one's
before
gonna give
that.
a shit, dude. Just fucking make the mom look like Ursula from Little Mermaid. No one's gonna care that a retarded kid.
When we get
looks
wet,
like
we're fish people. Disney.
I mean, he killed that chick, and she was big. So it's
It's
probably hard.
It's probably really easy.
No, it's probably hard.
You know how easy it is to kill fat people?
No.
You ever seen the first Blade?
Do you know how?
When he kills that fat baby kid?
Yeah, but this. All right. First off, her retarded boyfriend was not Blade. That's quite a leap.
How do you know
made
one of
there.
his split personalities wasn't Blade?
Nicholas Godejohn is not Wesley Snipes in the motion picture Blade.
You don't know that.
I know that. I do.
How accurate are you on that one, dude?
I'll bet my tits.
Are you
on
saying
it.
all he had to do was shine a flashlight on the fat mom and it didn't burn her to
I
death?
think she had like a lot of stab wounds, and I mean, yeah, he was just stabbing lard a lot of it.
You think he hid the knife in his ass?
All right, well, this has been the Filthy Boys podcast. Good callback. We did finish that story, right? We did.
Yeah.
Well, this was fun, dude. This was, I think,
This was a great time,
a
guys.
lot better than the first one. You aggravated me, but that's gonna be a theme.
That's,
that you guys are gonna,
that's
it's
life.
all an act.
That's life with
It's
us.
not real. I love
It's
you.
not.
dog.
He yells at me a lot.
No, it's an act. I love you, man. I treat you so fucking good. I
Shut
let you
up.
live in my house as much as you need to.
Yeah, I'm saying that tonight.
I let you sleep on the porch,
Yeah, he
which
does.
is not a bad place to sleep.
Nick gets to cuddle up with me.
Nick sleeps in my bed with me.
Oh, you want to call it an episode?
Yeah, I think so.
Nick, you have anything last things to say?
I'm good. That's a good episode. I'm good to see. Yeah.
I will say thank you, guys.
I will say all black people are gay.
Hell yeah, they are. And
Boom.
every big comedian or podcaster,
Can
fucking come
suck
for it.
our dicks.
Come for it, 'cause we ain't scared. There's nothing you can take from us. There's only literally any animosity you send our way will only make us more popular. So please get pissed.
Fuck Joe Rogan.
Fuck Joe Rogan, dude. You're little. Everyone knows you're little, dog. I've been around you physically as a person. I am 5'4", and I tower above you.
What does Joe
dog.
Rogan look like?
He looks like a Vienna sausage. You look like a Vienna sausage on steroids. And I'll say that, dude.
That's the end of the Filthy Boys.
Hell yeah.
Episode 1.
Come for us, Joe Rogan. We'll fuck you up.
Yeah.